Okay, so Hassan here is asking a question that I've already addressed many times, but he keeps asking it. What benefit does insulting or being mean bring? Does it help change someone's heart? What's the aim of insulting and being crude? I mean, so there's so many things wrong with this mindset that is expressed in this question. First of all, like I said, insulting, I was just using the what the act when I say rectum sex enthusiast, that's what it is. This is a very descriptive term, right? If other people are offended by that, that doesn't mean that I have to consider it offensive to speak like that and to talk like that. Why? Okay, if you're going to if your discourse, if your speech is going to be dictated by what other people find offensive, that is a completely wrong mentality. You're going to be controlled. Okay, you're going to be controlled and manipulated. There are people today who consider La ilaha illallah as offensive hate speech, as bigotry. Why? Because you're saying there are no gods except Allah. There are no gods. There are no objects of worship other than Allah. La ilaha illallah. They consider that very offensive. Right? They consider you're denying our religion. You're denying our gods. That's not right. Where's the respect? Where's the compassion? And I can just imagine some Muslims saying this too, right? Some Muslims today, their brains have been so addled that they'll say, brother, please, La ilaha illallah, do you really have to say the shahada? Do you really have to say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah? This is exclusive. You're being exclusive. You're excluding so many people. Please, brother, please. Stop alienating others. Do you think you're going to change people's minds by saying that their gods have no reality, that have no basis? Do you think that's really going to draw people close to Islam? Please, brother, please. Have some adab. Have some rahmah. Okay? So this is the first point. The second point is that not everything is about changing people's hearts. Okay? Not everything is about changing people's hearts. Some of the things that we have to say are about changing the discourse as a whole, okay? Affecting the conversation as a whole. Some of what the things that we have to say is to have Muslims, this is my intention behind some of the things that I write. Yeah, some of the things are more aggressive. They're more clear-cut. They're more black and white. They're more forthright. Why? Because these are issues that we have to be clear-cut on. These are issues that we have to be black and white on. There's no ambiguity. There's no gray area. So this kind of wishy-washy attitude that some people have, and I'm getting sick and tired of it, to be honest. This wishy-washy attitude that they have and everything, oh, well, there's nuance here and there's nuance there, and oh, we have to be diplomatic here and we have to watch out and not be politically incorrect over there. This is a disaster because it's muddling the thinking of the average Muslim. It has the potential to muddle the way that our youth are thinking about these issues. Okay? People are confused. Muslims are confused. Non-Muslims are confused. They need a clear moral voice on these issues. They need a clear expression of what Islam is saying on these issues. The truth, right? Yeah, some people will find it offensive. They deliberately are labeling it as offensive. They're labeling the truth as offensive. Why? Don't be naive. You're being manipulated. You're just being manipulated as a pawn. Like, oh, okay, offense. Who is deciding what is or is not offensive? Who decides that? Whoever decides that has all the power and has all the control, right? They're going to define whatever is the truth, whatever Islam says, whatever Allah says. That is all being defined as offensive. If you speak about it the way that Allah speaks, the way that the Prophet ﷺ speaks, okay? What did the Prophet ﷺ say? Okay? If you find someone doing this action, the action of Qawm Lut, kill the one who is doing it and the one that is being done to. Should we teach this hadith? Can we even cite this hadith? It's offensive. It's highly offensive, isn't it? It's highly offensive, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Everything that is in the Quran and Sunnah is going to slowly be defined as offensive so that you can't teach it. And then you have, and Muslims will police themselves. Muslims will police themselves and, oh brother, please, have some rahmah. This is a joke. This is a joke. Right. So, yeah, so we have to, this kind of attitude of what is the use of being mean? Yeah, there's a big use for it. It's very important. It's very important to be mean. Okay? Some conditions require being mean. And so many examples. Ibrahim alayhi salam. Look at what Allah describes of the actions of Ibrahim, where he literally took an axe and took to the idols of his people. An axe. What can be more offensive than that? Okay? It's offensive. But he did it, right? Why? And yeah, of course, we don't go in our present situation and do exactly that thing with an axe and destroy people's idols in their temples or whatever. But the idea, what's the message behind that? What's the idea behind that? What wisdoms can you gain from that, from reflecting on that? So these are things that we have to pay attention to.